So today we will be discussing about misconduct by physicians or doctors in India. Professional misconduct by medical practitioners is governed by the Indian Medical Council Professional Conduct, Etiquette and Ethics Regulations 2002 made under Indian Medical Council IMC Act 1956. Medical Council of India MCI and the appropriate state medical councils have been empowered to take disciplinary action under these regulations, which may include removal altogether or for a specified period from the medical register the name of the delinquent registered practitioner. So, Chapter 7 of the Indian Medical Council Professional Conduct, Etiquette and Ethics Regulations 2002 deals with professional misconduct on the part of a physician, rendering him or her liable for disciplinary action. So there are in total 22 misconducts noted down under this chapter. It used to be 24, but 2 were deleted in terms of notification published on 22/2/2003 in Gazette of India, that is 22nd March 2003. So the acts or omissions which constitute misconduct on the part of the physicians are as follows. First comes violations. Clause 7.1 deals with violation of regulations. It simply states that any violation on the part of a physician of any of the regulations laid down under the Indian Medical Council Professional Conduct, Etiquette and Ethics Regulations 2002 shall be treated as a misconduct on the part of a physician. Next comes non-maintenance of medical records. Clause 7.2 deals with non-maintenance of medical records. It states, if a doctor does not maintain the medical records of his or her indoor patients for a period of 3 years and refuses to provide the same within 72 hours when the patient or his or her authorized representative makes a request for it, is a misconduct on the part of the doctor. Third comes non-displaying of registration number. So clause 7.3 deals with non-displaying of registration number. It states, if a doctor does not display the registration number accorded to him or her by the State Medical Council or the Medical Council of India in his clinic, prescriptions and certificates, etc., issued by him, or violates the regulation of 1.4.2, that is clause 1.4.2, which lays down specifically that physicians shall display as suffix to their names only recognized medical degrees or such certificates or diplomas and memberships or honors which confer professional knowledge or recognizes any exemplary qualification or achievements. So that physician shall be guilty of misconduct under this clause. Next, or the fourth comes adultery or improper conduct. Clause 7.4 deals with adultery or improper conduct. It states, abuse of professional position by committing adultery or improper conduct with a patient, or by maintaining an improper association with a patient, will render a physician liable for disciplinary action under the Indian Medical Council Act 1956 or the concerned State Medical Council Act. Fifth comes conviction under law. So clause 7.5 deals with conviction by court of law. It states conviction of any physician by a court of law for offences involving moral turpitude or any other criminal acts will constitute a misconduct under this chapter. At 6 comes sex determination tests. So clause 7.6 deals with sex determination tests. It states, on no account sex determination tests shall be undertaken with the intent to terminate the life of a female fetus developing in her mother's womb, unless there are other absolute indications for termination of pregnancy as specified in the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971. Any act of termination of pregnancy of normal female fetus amounting to female foeticide shall be regarded as professional misconduct on the part of the physician, leading to penal erasure, besides rendering him liable to criminal proceedings as per the provisions of this Act. Next comes, or at 7 comes, misconduct relating to signing of certificates, reports, and other documents. Clause 7.7 deals with signing of professional certificates, reports, and other documents. It states, registered medical practitioners are in certain cases bound by law to give or may from time to time be called upon or requested to give certificates, notification, reports, and other documents of similar character signed by them in their professional capacity for subsequent use in the courts or for administrative purposes. Such documents, among others, include the ones given at Appendix 4 of this regulation. Any registered practitioner who is shown to have signed or given under his name and authority any such certificate, notification, report, or document of a similar character which is untrue, misleading, or improper is liable to have his name deleted from the register. So, there are various documents to which the provisions of clause 7.7 applies. Those documents or the acts governing those documents are listed in Appendix 4 of this regulation. They are as follows. A. Under the acts relating to birth, death, or disposal of the dead. B. Under the acts relating to lunacy and mental deficiency, and under the Mental Illness Act and the rules made thereunder. C. Under the Vaccination Acts and the regulations made thereunder. D. Under the Factory Acts and the regulations made thereunder. E. Under the Education Acts. F. Under the Public Health Acts and the orders made thereunder. G. Under the Workmen's Compensation Act and the Pensions with Disability Act. H. Under the acts and orders relating to the notification of infectious diseases. I. Under the Employees State Insurance Act. J. In connection with sick benefit insurance and friendly societies. K. Under the Merchant Shipping Act. L. For procuring or issuing of passports. M. For excusing attendance in courts of justice, in public services, in public offices, or in ordinary employment. N. In connection with civil and military matters. O. In connection with matters under the control of Department of Pensions. P. In connection with quarantine rules. And Q. For procuring driving license. So with that, we will stop here today. We will continue with our discussion with respect to various misconduct by doctors in India in our next session. Till then, go through the material and know your rights. Thanks for watching.